Hello, Virgo, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy, and I am so happy that you are here with me today. This is your weekly reading for May 27th to June 2nd. So I will be concentrating on your incoming energies, so there may be multiple messages that come through, but I will clarify them with the tarot cards. We're going to get messages from your angels and spirits. We're going to tie the whole reading together with your power tarot cards, and we're going to do the manifest success. We're going to close out your reading with your angel number and affirmation. So please remember that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you find that it isn't resonating this time, that's okay. Please also check out your rising and moon sign. Before we begin, let's cleanse the space. So I am going to ring the bell. So you are going to hear a loud bell sound now. Okay. All right, Virgo, let's get right into your energies. Let's find out for the week of May 27th to June 2nd. Let's find out what energies, what is coming into play for you as we work our way through the week. So spirit, angels, and guides for my beautiful Virgos. What would you like to share? What are the energies surrounding Virgo? Anything else? And anything else. There we go. All right. These two went together like this. So I'll put them like that. And then you got the world closing out cycles. Beautiful. You've got some interesting energies here. So we've got number 52, the goddess of the moon. The moon is all about our intuition. And actually, when I was pre-shuffling, you did get third eye, did come up quite frequently, which is all about your intuition. So you are really trusting in your instincts. Those instincts are really, help guiding you towards decisions that you need to make, because I believe that there's still a lot of unknown things, happening in your life right now. So those can create some sense of insecurities. But if we trust in our intuition, it really will help as you move along, move along the next week. Now, we also have to keep in mind that we just came through a full moon period, which was on the 23rd of May, and that was a full moon in Sagittarius. So a lot of fiery energy in that Sagittarius full moon. Also ruled by Jupiter, so about expansion, growth. It's all about personal growth as well. And, closing out chapters as well. You're closing out certain chapters in your life to bring forth something new. You're creating your cornucopia, the 11. You're opening the doors to new transformation and new things coming into being. You were feeling a sense of attachment. Attachment to something that you committed yourself to. So there was a commitment here with number 6 contract that, you were hoping was going to bring balance, and you're feeling a sense of attachment emotionally to something. But I believe that you are starting to figure out how to break that cycle. Intuitively, you have to release yourself from something, whether that's a contract from work or whether that's a personal contract that you've made, a commitment that you've made to someone. Sometimes we have to go through, of course, these phases where we are releasing something. And I believe intuitively you know exactly what it is you need to detach yourself from. Because again, you're closing out cycles because you're bringing in a whole new life for yourself, something that's going to bring you a lot of plenty, a lot of abundance, a lot of happiness, and a lot of fulfillment, personal gratification, personal growth. There's a lot of growth coming into play. I think what you're leaving behind and trying to close cycles out is hostilities, things that have made you overly anxious, maybe things that, challenges and obstacles that you may have were kind of faced with, but that they were temporary. These are not things that are going to last forever. Again, Virgo, you're very deep. You're very much about your own inner wisdom and really looking and searching for the truth of everything. And that can create some hostilities and can create some anxiety. And you're learning how to cope with that. You're learning how to put closure to that, because you know that some of these attachments, again, the attachment to that energy has to be released. You can't allow it to continue to guide you. You have to be guided by your own inner powerful resources, which of course is your inner wisdom. So trust in that, because I really believe the anxiety is being released. And I believe you're closing out chapters in your life and bringing about a whole new beginning for you. Number 29. 29 could be a very significant day for you. May 29th, look at that. It could be a day where you really feel like things are starting to really come full circle and you're starting to feel a sense of freedom and a sense of release. If you look at number 29 and we bring that down to numerology, that's the number 11. So you're beginning with the 11, the transformations of that cornucopia and abundance opening up, and you're closing out cycles, which is also the number 11. So I'm loving these energies for you. And let's think of number 11 as a very auspicious number for you, Virgo. As again, we move through the week of May 27th to June 2nd, I really feel like 11 is going to be something that you might see quite frequently as a message. So let's get right into your tarot cards. Let's find out and clarify each of these energies to get a little bit more understanding. So spirit, angels, and guides. For the beautiful sign Virgo, you are transforming in a very beautiful way. So let's find out what's happening for the week. Anything else you'd like to share? Thank you, spirit, angels, and guides. Anything else you'd like to share? Okay, we got one there. That's the last one. First one. Look at that. Okay, so your 9 of Cups is your wish fulfillment, your wish to transform your life in a very plentiful way. Things are coming into fruition for you. Doors and gateways are opening in a whole new way that I don't even think you expected. But it's something that you've been wishing for, and you are feeling emotionally attached to this new transformation, and you're really feeling overwhelmed in a positive way. Now, the 10 of Wands is those burdens, and sometimes those are our deep fears and our deepest insecurities, because we feel burdened. We take a lot of weight on of the world, other people's emotions, other people's expectations as well. But with the 10 of Wands, you are coming to the point where you're starting to realize that you need to release this energy of feeling those burdens. Your wish really is to open up that new gateway, and you are releasing the burdens that have been holding you back. It's something you've been manifesting. This ace, number 1, the magician, endless possibilities. You are creating those endless possibilities in your life. You've been really paying close attention to how you set your intentions on those cycles that are really important. So as we, approach full moons and as we approach new moons, again, closing those chapters in our life that we know need closure to. We need to detach ourselves from certain things in our life so that we can open up doors to something new. And you are using the tools in a very powerful way and in a very positive way so that your intentions are, again, being directed positively to open up those new doors, because we have a new moon coming on June 6th. So we'll see what comes into play for you next week as we move along. Now, let's find out. It'll be interesting to see with this hostilities and this anxiety. Again, you could be feeling the hostility because you're tired of feeling this sense of anxiousness. You're ready to release and detach yourself from the anxiety, and you're ready to release those burdens. So let's find out if we can get a little bit more information on that. I love that your wish fulfillment is to create that new sense of abundance. So I love to see that door is opening for you, Virgo. All right. Okay, so the first one you got, first card, and I love to see this, is a breakthrough. So the Ace of Swords is really that breakthrough moment. It's that sense of clarity. Now, we are in Gemini season, which is ruled by Mercury, so it's all about communications. So, you are really, really feeling that breakthrough and victory right now. So again, that anxiousness is starting to kind of... You're actually really dealing with it on a very, very intellectual level. And it's really, again, creating a sense of success for you. Now, with this sense of clarity coming into play, it's really helping to open the doors to something that you want, that you're planning for your long term. So some of you, your wish fulfillment, and it's going to be different for each person. Everybody's wishes are going to be different. So when gateways are opening, they could be opening to relationships. They could be to new relationships, existing relationships. Could be also to do with a financial plan or an investment. Something that you're investing a lot of time and money, a lot of love, a lot of everything. Your whole being is being invested into this because you really believe that it's going to pay off in the long term. The Knight of Pentacles has patience. They are planning their strategy for the long term. And again, it's easy to do when you have that breakthrough and you're able to release that sense of hostility and anxiety. And then the Three of Swords. Interesting. So again, there has been some sort of a break. It's like there was it was like a partnership of three. So for some of you, that anxiety could have been that you were holding on to a relationship from the past and you need to release yourself from it. It's a sense of attachment. It's time to release yourself from that commitment. Because there's something new coming into play for you. You have to release the old in order to bring in the new. And, it's putting closure, and it's figuring out how you put the closure to that. That's what's really important. That closure is going to be something that's very individual to each of you. But you are having this breakthrough where you're understanding that this is a necessary part of life. This Three of Swords has to come into play because there's something that's coming into play for the long term that's going to be more beneficial for you. So it's a much more secure and stable, whether it's a relationship or a job. Again, the Knight of Pentacles can be a long-term relationship that, you're having to release something from the past in order to bring into this new long-term relationship. For others of you, it could be a job where you're leaving behind a job because you've had a breakthrough and you realize it's not where you want to be. You want to venture off into something new, something that's going to bring that sense of stability, security, and benefit you in the long term. So I believe that you are putting closure to something in your life, and that is why you've got the World here. Again, the world is your oyster right now. You are bringing together many different aspects of your life. You're closing out a lot of cycles right now, Virgo. So this is a very impactful week for you. Let's find out. Those two cards wanted to fly out. I want to see if there's anything else. All right. The card that the universe wants you to have, your spirit guides want you to have, is number 8. Strength. It's very important for you to realize that you have an inner strength and an inner protection. Like there's a protection. There is like something that is definitely kind of circulating around you that is giving you this sense of strength to be able to move forward, to be able to put behind you anything that may have caused a bit of heartache or just a break of some sort of, whether it's a relationship or a job or a contract, or it could be a friendship. But, you had that victory, you had that breakthrough moment because it was causing this situation was causing too much anxiety and hostility. There had to be a break in it. There had to be closure to it. And you are embarking on something that's going to benefit you more so for the long term. You have the strength to be able to get through this. So don't underestimate the power of yourself, Virgo. Number 6, the Lovers. I believe that there's choice coming into play. This could be why you have that Three of Swords as well. Whether it's a choice in a relationship, whether you stay attached to something, or whether you decide to break yourself free from it and go in a whole new direction. You are intuitively using your intuition. You are intuitively using those nudges inside that are helping you to, make these decisions. Definitely choice here with the Lovers. And this is also Gemini, ruled by Gemini. We're in Gemini season. We just had, at the beginning of May, we're going to be having a new moon in Gemini on the 6th of June. So the 6th of June could be a very significant day for you as well. We will, of course, figure that out when we do next week's reading. But please keep in mind that you have the strength to make the choice that you need to put closure to a situation, to embark on something new, something with long-term benefits. Number 2, the High Priestess, again, all about your intuition. And again, follow that nudge that is guiding you in the right direction. The High Priestess is not going to, they're not going to lead you down the wrong path. I believe that you are so in touch with your inner wisdom and your inner knowing that you will be able to guide yourself in the right direction. So it seems to be that there's a lot of intuition coming into play for you, Virgo, and I believe that you have a lot of inner wisdom. So really, definitely trust upon that inner wisdom. So let's get your angel card. Let's find out what that angel message is. Spirit, angels, and guides for the beautiful sign Virgo. Oh my goodness, they have 3. Let's read them. You need to be the real you. Very important, especially if you are having these breakthrough moments where you have to release, you're ready to detach yourself from something that's been bringing a lot of anxiousness. Be the real you. Number 15, freedom. You're feeling a sense of freedom now. You're able to heal from this Three of Swords energy. You're embarking on something new that's creating more long-term benefits. Be your authentic self. Don't try to put on a mask. Just be you, because you have a uniqueness about you that attracts the right people, attracts the right situations, the right jobs, the right abundance. And you have the courage and strength. They want you to know that. And then Jophiel, number 5, pink. So look for pink as a very lucky color. So for the next week, if you see any pink, keep in mind when you see that color, what is the messages that are kind of coming around you at that time when you see that color? It's all about compassion. Self-care. So really, again, putting yourself first. Be the authentic you and care for yourself first, because when you show that self-care and make sure that your health is good and make sure that your diet is good and you're getting the exercise, you're going to feel like a completely new you. It's simplifying your life. It's making things more simple. And that's exactly what we all want. We want that simplicity to bring some balance and peace into our lives. And really, look at all the beauty that surrounds you, Virgo, because there is a lot of beauty in this next week that I think you might be missing out on. You need to really focus and see that your life is full of tremendous beauty. And number 41, they want you to know that it's time to go. There's transformations that are taking place. Your gateway again to happiness and your wish fulfillment is opening. It's time to put cycles to completion. That's that world there, putting those completions to an end. It's confirmation that you are moving in the right direction, and you are making an exit plan here, meaning that you are putting that closure to the things in your life you need to put closure to, whether it's jobs, relationships, platonic friendships, career. Some of you could even be planning on, it's time to go. It's time for me to leave my situation. It's time for me to leave this relationship. It's time for me to leave this job, because I am embarking on something completely new, and it's bringing a whole new sense of beauty to your world. So you are leaving something behind, but you're creating something new that is going to be more stable. No more insecurities, no more anxiety. It's just going to be, again, bringing that balance. Lots of choice. There's lots of things coming into play for you as we move through May 27th to June 2nd. Very interesting. Some of you could be traveling as well. Time to go. It's time to take that vacation, especially after any type of challenge or obstacle. It's time to give yourself the self-care that you need. All right. So the universe wants you to know you're the juggler. You're juggling a lot of different things. That could be why you're feeling a sense of attachment as well. So number 19, nice thing about number 19 is 9 plus 1 is 10. It's the completion of a cycle and the beginning of something new. It looks as if you've got a lot going on. You've got a lot on your plate. That's why there's choices coming up, closing out cycles. So you are gifted. You are a gifted soul who needs to focus on your priorities. So again, really, you need to prioritize things. You need to be the real you. It might be time to go in certain situations, but you know what? You need to feel confident that this transformation is something that's important. And the reason you're receiving this is because life can be a balancing act, but you need to prioritize your life so that you can achieve your goals, because there's a lot of goals here that you can set for yourself for the long term. So the universe wants you to know, time to prioritize. So there you go. Plan a strategy to prioritize the things that are very important. Let's get your manifest success card. Let's find out what that card is as we move through May 27th to June 2nd. All right. You got 2 cards. Look at that. You got the tree. How beautiful. Financial growth coming to fruition. So see, everything is coming to fruition. The long-term plans are coming to fruition. Abundance is on the horizon for you. So for some of you, your career could be outdoor jobs. It could be a family business. But trees are all about stability. So again, this financial growth comes with stability. And that is that long-term planning that you're doing with that Knight of Pentacles. And you got hand. You're manifesting money. Well, we know that you're manifesting your true wishes, your true happiness. So manifesting money, you're reaching your goals and you have financial assistance. You're not doing this alone. You've got a helping hand. So for some of you, you could be hands-on work. And also too, if you are looking to explore a new career opportunity, or you're moving, time to go, maybe you're transforming and moving to a new location where you need to find a new job, there is somebody who is there giving you a helping hand. They're helping you to create this new abundance, because you've got that financial growth that's coming to fruition. All of that's coming into play for you, but you've got that helping hand. Beautiful energy. So now let's tie your entire reading together with the Power Tarot cards. Let's find out, Spirit, Angels, and Guides, what are the messages that you would like to share with Virgo as we tie this reading together? Oh, wow. All right. Okay. That's the last one. Doesn't really matter how we read them, because they're all important. So the Queen of Raphael, kind, understanding, giving, and psychic. This very much could be somebody in your life, or it could be your energy as well. You need to follow your heart. A love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. Again, your intuition is really much helping guide you in a way. Some of you could have that psychic ability as well, or you're receiving that type of information that's really helping you to make choice. But you need to follow your heart. Very important. The Eight of Michael. So you can be free. I love it. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, which you're doing because you're getting that breakthrough moment. You're getting that breakthrough to help release that. Because you haven't been seeing things clearly. So now you're making that courageous choice to change your situation. Good for you. That's amazing. And the Eight of Ariel, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. So again, with that helping hand, you could be looking at exploring a new opportunity where your job is concerned, and it might require some new education or training. But you know what? You are ready for this new change, because it's going to be a long-term benefit. It's going to create a financial growth for you, and you're going to start to see that abundance. And then the last card they wanted to give you was number 5, Divine Guidance. And Archangel Sandalphon. The search of the meaning of life. That's that deep wisdom that you hold inside of you, Virgo. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. Wisdom. I believe that wisdom is within you as well. It's helping to guide you as well. Everything will happen in divine timing, and it is all starting to come into play for you. Again, new abundance is coming into play after you close out older cycles. So now let's get your angel number and the affirmation attached to it. Virgo, for the week of May 27th to June 2nd. Thank you. Look at that. Wow. Okay, I'm going to read both. You got number 11. We started with 11. We also said that the world, 29, breaks down to an 11. 11 is a very significant number for you. Please know that any synchronicities of 11 is your angels showing you that they are there for you and that they want you to receive the messages that are coming in. You can trust the information. So I am intuitive. You have keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift and will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. Absolutely. But you also got number 17. I am independent. Very much so. The quality of work you can produce when you're going at it alone is almost unbelievable. You are as independent as you are ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. So also look for number 17 as a synchronicity. If you see 11, 17, that is also any combinations of 11 and 17, again, is your angels reaching out to let you know they are there for you. Wow, Virgo, you've got a lot of amazing energies coming into play for this week. So keep in mind, the chapters you need to close and the new beginnings that are coming into play. You're creating a whole new financial footprint and long-term success for yourself as you move through this week. Thank you so much for joining me today, Virgo. I hope that you found parts of this resonate with you. And if so, please leave comments because I do love to read them. Please also consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. And until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.